A few months ago, I died in my hardcore world of almost 7,000 days because I was AFK. And while that is unfortunate, it did give me an opportunity to start over and do things even better than before. Create new world, game mode hardcore. World name season 2. Let's do this. Okay. Spawn right in front of a village. That's what I'm talking about. Right in front of a village and next to an ocean. Let's go see what this village has to offer. Some bread, some apples. I'll take it. I'll also take a bed. I'm gonna leave the iron golem. I don't want to take that guy out because I want this village to be thriving and not overrun by mobs. Okay, well, it doesn't look like there was a blacksmith, which is not the best. Also, I didn't see any hay bales, which I was hoping for. Just taking a quick look around. Spawn. Okay, looks like that was the only village super close by. Okay, let's get a little bit of wood. Let's make a boat. See if we can't find some shipwrecks out here. Oh wow, we got like a dark oak forest here. Maybe there's a woodland mansion close. Ooh, here's a shipwreck. Thank you, dolphins. What do we got? Buried treasure map and some paper. Oh, hello, dolphin. And some emeralds and lapis and not a whole lot of iron. That's unfortunate. I was hoping for a little bit more iron, but that's fine. Let's head to this buried treasure. We need to go east, which is this way. Okay, it should be right below us. They changed F3 a little bit, and I'm not entirely sure anymore on how to find the buried treasure using F3 anymore. We need to sleep, so let's go ahead and do that. I think it's hilarious how you can just sleep underwater like this. Okay, it took a little bit of digging, but I found the buried treasure here. A little bit of TNT, some diamonds, some gold, some emeralds. So with this, we can make a bucket. We can make a shield. All right, we can make a flint and steel. I would like to find one more shipwreck for some more iron, and then I think we can move forward. Here we go, 13 iron, more emeralds. Ironically, we haven't mined stone yet, but we have diamonds and we can make some iron armor and an iron pickaxe, which is hilarious, I think. Let's go get some stone and some coal, and we can start mining down. We have to be very cautious because hardcore actually is pretty dangerous, especially at the beginning. The beginning is the most dangerous part when you have no armor or very bad armor, and pretty much every mob can kill you in 2 or 3 hits. Well, we haven't ran into a cave yet, which I'm pretty surprised about. Oh my goodness, I think we just ran into a cave. That was so incredibly not staged, even though it might have looked like it. Yeah, I kind of just want to get down to Y negative as low as you can go. Get down to bedrock. We're negative 50 right now. It wasn't much of a cave anyways. Okay, we hit bedrock. I wasn't really planning on strip mining. I was just gonna mine until I found a cave and then explore it, but I guess we'll strip mine around bedrock for a while. I mean, we could really use some diamonds, so. Plus, it's day 1. We had day 0 and then day 1. It's probably nighttime of day 1 right now. Maybe we'll run into a cave. I heard lava to my left. I'm gonna try to find it. Oh, look, we found diamonds. Nice. Okay, not much here. We can just keep moving. We found another diamond. That's good. That actually means we can now make a diamond pickaxe, which in turn means we can collect some obsidian. Anyway, so the reason I got 14 obsidian was 1, so we could make a nether portal. And 2, hold on, I need to grab something from this cow. Oh look, there was one way closer. Because now if we make a book, we can now craft an enchanting table, which should be useful. In fact, if we take out all of these cows, we might be able to make some bookshelves to go along with it. We have enough gold to make boots for ourselves. I just want to go take a quick peek in the nether and see what's up. Oh wow. We're in a red forest biome. We actually can probably get a good amount of leather from these guys. Oh my, look at all those piglins. Well, there's like a whole war going on right now. Oh my goodness. See how much damage these guys do just by one hit? Interesting spawn. I don't necessarily see any fortresses or bastions super close, which might be slightly unfortunate. Alright, how many bookshelves can we make now? Can only make 2 more. And we're gonna go get some more. We're gonna go get some more paper and leather for books because I want to get some decent enchants. Because I'll let you guys in on a little secret. I've tried to restart this season 2 hardcore world several times already and gotten semi-far and then just died immediately because man, you take a lot of damage against mobs in hardcore. So I think it's time to better prepare myself. I'm sorry, cow. Needs to be done. Do horses drop leather? I feel like they do. They do. Sorry, horses. So I'm gonna go plant all this sugar cane. Okay. I'm gonna go plant all this sugar cane so it can be growing. We are going to go make a villager, a mending villager, if we can. Hello, farmer. How would you like a new job? Come up here to this house, will you? So as long as we get this guy to give us mending for anything less than 23 emeralds, then we should be chilling. Because if I remember correctly, you probably still have to buy a trade from him to lock in the trade. Piercing 3. Efficiency 4. It's way too expensive for me though. Mending for 16. Let's go. I will take it, my friend. For your own safety, I'm going to try to keep you in here. Okay. Oh, we're going to need iron to make an anvil, though. How much iron do we currently have? 4. Yeah, we'll need a little bit more than that. Well, there's another village here. Anyway, we should be able to take out this iron golem, at least for a few extra iron. Oh my goodness, he got so close to me there when I was building up. I thought it was over. There might be some exposed iron in all this rock. Holy cow. Yeah, this is definitely worth exploring. Probably just get all the rest of the iron we need just by mining it here like this. There's an ocean monument right there. Do not want to get mining fatigue. Let's steer away from that. Something like that, right? Yep, we now have an anvil. But we still need some more levels of XP. So we are going to go to the nether and do our best to not die. First off, if I see any quartz, I'll be mining that because that gives a pretty good amount. But you also get XP for doing certain achievements, like visiting every biome in the nether. Oh my. Bro's moving. Okay. Sweet. Did that give us XP? I didn't even notice. There's a bastion over there. There's a bastion right there. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. Do we go in now or do we go in later? Well, I mean, we're right here next to this bastion. It might have some very overpowered loot inside. Let's just take a little peek inside. We are wearing gold, so we really only have to worry about the brutes unless we punch somebody or open a chest. Even if we only have to worry about the brutes, that's enough. That is more than enough. Okay. Okay. See what I mean? Gas, do not shoot me. Bro did like 8 hearts in like a second. Am I wearing any armor? I'm wearing... Dude, they do so much damage. You never really know how many brutes you have to deal with when you're looting a bastion like this. But it's safe to assume just like so many. Block of iron. A little bit of gold. Some arrows. Block of iron. Ancient debris. Golden apple. Ooh, golden carrots. Smithing template. Netherite upgrade. We definitely did not loot this thing fully, but we did loot it good enough for me to say, alright, let's get out of here now. I guess we have to wait for the sugar cane to grow. What day is it? Day 10. Suppose we'll go mining again. Not a whole lot else to do right now. Oh, shoot. Some diamonds right here that we just missed earlier. Unbreaking 3, efficiency 4. Yes, fortune 2, efficiency 4, unbreaking 3. I will take fortune 2. Alright, so first set was here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And from 4 we got 7. We'll get these ones over here. We're up to 12 diamonds. Here we go. Protection 4, thorns 2, unbreaking 3. That is a chest plate right there. So we need to get down to the very bottom. There's obviously brutes guarding this thing. This guy's obviously an immediate threat because he's standing right above where we need to be. He's taken out. I'm going to throw this potion of fire resistance on me. I have that for a couple more minutes. I'm going to pearl down and build up. Yeah, that's the spawner that I need to get rid of immediately. And you need to go. Because these things do so much damage. If you don't know, these things do so much damage. Right now, if I get in trouble, I can just run and jump in the lava. Let's build a little wall there. Okay, I literally just threw my fire resistance potion on these guys. That's not exactly what I was trying to do. Alright, let's watch out from above me. I can't believe I just gave those guys my fire res. Okay, we still have a minute 42. Diamonds, diamond sword, iron blocks, ancient debris, smithing template, unbreaking 3 boots. Oh my goodness, we got some good stuff. Let's grab this gold and get out of here. Alright, we have a minute 14 left of fire resistance. Let's just bridge up and get out of here. No one's on top of this bridge here. Perfect, sweet. We're not out of the woods yet, but we are mostly out of the woods. Netherite ingot and 3 more ancient debris, and I think I have 1 back at base, so that means we can make 2 netherite ingots. Which means we should be able to make some pants. Diamond pants and diamond chest plate and turn those both to netherite. I can't believe I wasted my fire res like that, but it's fine. I'm gonna trade this gold now and we'll get like way more fire resistance potions here. Let's see if we can find a group of piglins. Well, there's a baby. Definitely. Oh shoot. Let's not do that again. Thank goodness I have armor, because if I didn't, this hardcore world would be over, I think. Imagine if that's how this world ended. Oh, I would have been so upset. I could use some pearls and potions of fire resistance from you guys if you're taking suggestions. Oh, leathers actually also get dried casts. I feel like these are so common, dried casts. Both these pieces of armor are pretty good, so we're gonna go ahead and make a netherite chest plate and netherite pants. And we should be starting to get pretty beefy when it comes to the armor side of things. I wonder what kind of enchant we could get on our bow. Oh, a 30 level enchant is infinity on the bow. Guys, I think there's a fortress right there. There's a fortress right there. Let's go get some blaze rods. I should have my shield up. Where's my shield? Yeah, these guys don't do a whole lot of damage, so that's nice. Alright, we have 10 blaze rods. That should be more than enough. So, infinity, power 4, not bad, but we need unbreaking. We can combine the 2 bows for power 5, punch 2, unbreaking 3, and infinity, which is solid. For 13 or for 19. We were able to make some Fletchers to trade sticks for emeralds, so we could have emeralds, which is always good. Alright, I would like to find a pillager outpost if I can. Looks like we're entering one of these. What is this biome called? Right, I think I took that off my F3. What's up, guys? You don't happen to know where a pillager outpost is, do you? Looks like there's another village right in front of us. We don't need a village, we need a pillage. Outpost. I see one just in the distance. Pillager outpost. Let's go. We actually found that relatively soon, thankfully. Why do we need a pillager outpost? Well, because if we take out the guy with the flag, we get bottles of bad omen. That's how we can start raids and get totems of undying. Hello. Where's your leader at? Hello, flag guy. Was this just like another random squad? Why are you guys all the way out here? We got Bad Omen 3! Hopefully we can always just pearl away if things get dicey. But I want some totems. Here we go. It's starting. It's starting. Gotta take them out while they're crossing the water. Oh my, this bull thing's coming straight towards me. No way you can make that jump. No way you can make that jump. Thought he was about to. He does so much damage. He does so much damage. Where's this last guy at? The iron golem's just staring at this dude. Dude, this guy's like... What? How are the arrows going straight through that guy? Who else is there? This is why these guys are having such trouble. Because of this ravine. Yeah, there's a few other guys stuck down here. Oh, dude, there's... This is the guy that drops totems and spawns Vexes down there. How lucky for us, he dropped, he got stuck in the ravine. I think I lost the raid. I think they killed everyone. I think they killed everyone in the village. No, I lost the raid. I lost the raid. That's fine. We still got totems out of it. That's why the guy had his arms up. We were successful in this raid, as in we got several totems. We now have 4, which is very good. Kind of bad for the village that everybody died. I was unable to protect everyone. But I mean, come on. There was like so many of them. Maybe we make a compass. We can have this compass to this lodestone here and name it base. Guys, I think it's time to go fight the Ender Dragon. I really do. Day 24 and we are off to go fight the Ender Dragon. I wanted totems before I fought the dragon to make sure in case he like flung me up in the air and I didn't land a water bucket clutch or like throw down a pearl or something, that I wouldn't die. Because last time I did this, I made potions of slow falling. And potions of slow falling are just weird. They just make you slow. Which I get is part of it. These villages in the spruce biomes look sick. Oh, wait. Here we go. We are in the stronghold, everyone. And this looks like it's the starter staircase. Nice, we got another ender pearl. Oh my goodness, here it is. Here it is. Wow. And it's a 0 eye. It's a good thing we found that pearl in the chest, because I had 4 eyes break, I think, on my way over here. I feel like I didn't even... Wait, what? Wait, did I not just have 12 pearls? Wait, what? I just went back and rewatched the footage and I had 12 pearls. I had 12 eyes of ender. Something glitched with like this one. What? Now I don't have enough to get in. I have more blaze rods back at my base, but I don't want to go all the way back there. What in the world is that? What is that? Alright, I'm gonna go into the nether real quick. See if I can get another blaze rod and ender pearl. 'Cause I don't even... What in the world? That's an absolutely terrifying sound. I think it's a zombie trying to break through a door. I think he just broke through it. That is a terrifying sound. I cannot believe what just happened. Alright, let's not die. Wait, where's my... fire res potion? Okay. Oh, okay, I know exactly where we are. Sweet. I can just walk back to my base and go get the blaze rod. We have looting 3 on our sword, so getting a ender pearl should not be too much of a hassle. Let's just do this. It's easier than getting him in a boat. Okay. An ender pearl. Not gonna lie, I would like more than 1. There's so many of those guys. Did he just go through my portal? Yep. So many of them came through the portal. Oh my goodness. I need to build like a little barrier or something. Okay, I will need another blaze rod. And then we can go back through. Okay, and then here is the portal to the stronghold. Really not that far away from the other portal. We gotta lock back in here. Dying here is not an option. Alright, let's do this. I just started burning to death. Taking a while to load there, huh? If I have the time, I always like to make a little safety platform from Enderman in case things go south. Alright. Let's get up here. Okay. This fire breath is no joke. Perch, perch, perch. Alright, he's pretty low. Alright, he is low. This dragon is low. He's going to perch again. Boom, we got him. Free the end. It is day 25 and we have beat the Ender Dragon. That's what I'm talking about. And just like in the last world, it got me to XP level 67, and I know that because so many people were spamming 6-7. And yeah, we are going to go try to loot some end cities now. I would like a few more pearls. If someone said, I'll give you $1,000 to speed bridge right now, I don't think I would do it. We're just gonna ender pearl over there. Let's make sure our render distance is nice and high so we don't miss an end city close by. Oh my goodness, do my eyes deceive me? Or is that an end city? And it has a boat. Oh my. So we do have to be careful with this end city. I know I've been saying this a lot, but end cities also are very dangerous. We are in. We are in. Let's go. Our wings. Let's see, dude. An ender chest? We can put the stuff that we... Bro. We can put the stuff that we have that we want, but we don't want right now. But it doesn't matter if we can get access to them later because I don't have an ender chest. So I'm back here at the base and I ended up looting another end city, but looting end cities all kind of look the same, so I don't feel the need to put that in the video. We came back here, we enchanted a bunch of armor and stuff with all the levels we got from the dragon. And I also made a villager that sells me Unbreaking 2 books. I wanted Unbreaking 3, but I couldn't get it and I was getting impatient. So I settled for Unbreaking 2 and then I just combined them to make Unbreaking 3. So now we have Elytra with Mending and Unbreaking 3. It's super nice. Anyway, enough yapping from me. On to the next thing, which is probably going to be more yapping, but it is what it is. Okay, so I want to make a creeper farm. So we have lots of rockets for our Elytra. Okay, the reach on that baby zombie is insane. So what we are going to need to build this creeper farm is a lot of blocks. Yeah, mainly what we'll need is a lot of blocks. So I'm just gonna mine a lot of cobbled deep slate. I think that'd look pretty nice. And at the same time, while we're mining down here, we can just be looking for diamonds and stuff. Okay, there's probably a better way to do this. I'm trying to get this zombie villager back to my base, and I was just going to have him follow me through the village, but I feel like the iron golems there are going to completely destroy him. So I decided to just boat him along this lake. But the thing is, he obviously punches me while we're doing it, so I got to get out and heal up every so often. And I had to take my chest plate off because it has thorns, otherwise I wouldn't have to take so much damage doing this. If I had a lead, I could just get the boat with a lead, and that'd probably be pretty useful. So I want the creeper farm to be close to my base, close to spawn. But you're also supposed to build it on top of an ocean, because there's less mobs spawning in the ocean than in just caves underground on land. This probably will be a mistake, but I'm actually going to build the creeper farm like right here. on land. I don't think there are any super large caves right underneath me. I haven't really checked that well, but I mean, I haven't ran into any big caves in the mining tunnel. And I would like the farm to be a little bit closer to me. So we're going to try to build it here, and it really may not work, but we're going to give it a shot. Let's see how this goes. Is it just me, or do these dark oak trapdoors look like chocolate bars? Like... Tell me that's not a chocolate bar. Okay, sweet, yeah, so creepers are already coming down, which is good. So hopefully this will just be kind of running like the whole time when I'm just even doing stuff at my base. That's why I wanted to build it so close. Also that it'd just be convenient, but just having it going the whole time that way, just whenever I want to come over and get some gunpowder, I can. I want to heal this guy, and in fact, I think I might turn the two villagers in there into zombie villagers and heal them as well. So we need splash potions of weakness, which means we need fermented spider eye. So I need brown mushrooms and sugar and a brewing stand. We gotta go to the nether. Oh, and you know what? Let me go back real quick. We have 2 lodestones, correct? Yeah, we have another one. So let's make another compass. I like doing this. It makes it so much easier when it comes to navigating stuff and finding your base in the overworld and in the nether. So right here, we'll put our lodestone down, track the compass to it. So now we always know how to get back. And we are moving. We are moving. If I remember correctly, the nether fortress, tell me I have my wings on, I do, is this way. So we need a couple things. We need some brown mushrooms here for fermented spider eye. And then we need blaze rods for the brewing stand, and blaze powder for the powering of the brewing stand. We have a looting sword now, so that'll definitely make things easier. Let's go find some nether wart. Nether warts. Might as well pick up the soul sand as well so we can plant it ourselves. Ooh, a seedy place because I'm planting netherwort. We'll make some bottles. And I think we throw in a netherwort, make these awkward potions. Now, fermented spider eye. What? Is it just straight to water bottles? Oh, do you not do awkward potions? Yeah, okay, so no awkward potions, just straight to potion of weakness. And I believe you add gunpowder to make them splash potions. And yeah, okay, so we have 3 splash potions of weakness. We're gonna build around this guy here. Okay, and then... Okay, well he left literally immediately. That is what I was trying to avoid. Let's go ahead and let this zombie villager in. Alright, he's out, he's out, he's out. The zombie villager is turning the regular villagers into zombie villagers, and then we will cure them all. I think they're all zombie villagers now. One for you. There's a golden apple. One for you. There's a golden apple. And one for you. There's a golden apple. I don't know where the 4th guy went. Maybe he despawned or died somehow. I'm not exaggerating. There's actually like 10 creepers here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. What? What? Who needs a creeper farm when you have just the outside? All of these guys are healed, which is good. They should give me better prices. And they are slightly. We might have to cure them again because those prices aren't all that much cheaper. There was once a time I was able to turn a villager into a zombie villager and cure him so many times that he would give me emeralds for 1 stick. I'm not saying we're going to be able to do that this time, but hopefully we can come close. Okay, this is a simple enough system. We just need to get these villagers in here so we can just drag this guy in here. Now what I need to do is bring zombies into these slots. Okay, you're a zombie. You are a heavily armored zombie. Now you get in the boat. Oh, perfect. You're already in here. Nice. That worked out swell. Okay, can you not Can you not hit me? Because that hurts you. Why are you just living in peace with this villager? Is it because I'm here? Yeah, okay. Everybody's turning into zombie villagers. Now we come in. We take out the zombies. What, did you just shoot me and then try to act like you didn't shoot me? Oh no, it was this guy. This guy's got a sword? I don't know if that changes things. I don't trust it. I don't trust the guy with the sword. The guy with the copper armor I trust more. What are you at now? You're still at 26? Guys, I don't know if they're going below 26. They might have changed things in the update. I just looked it up. Apparently, they changed it a couple updates ago where you can only get a discount once when you cure zombie villagers. I did not know that, or else I would not have spent the time I just did curing them. I don't know, I think like 4 times, but whatever. So I want to build an iron farm, because those are always useful. Now I have to build it far enough away from the village by spawn for it to actually work, but I want to build it close enough to where it's rendered in and working the whole time I'm here logged in on the game. So I'm doing it on this island that's like kind of close to spawn, and hopefully it'll be far enough away to work, and close enough to work. We're running out of villagers at the village by my base, so I gotta go get some more from another village. We got the squad. We're bringing them back to our village, our place. I would like to see it work for myself before I confidently walk away and say that it works. Okay. We got an iron golem spawn. We got an iron golem walking in. He's trying to swim. He's trying to swim, but it's not going too hot for him. And then he gets pushed into the lava. Very cool and simple iron farm designed by this guy. Sweet! So we're on our farm grind, I guess, because I want to make a wood farm. I've never made a wood farm before, but apparently you need bamboo, so I need to find a jungle. Hopefully one's not too far away. Hey, we found a jungle. Not super close, but not too far, so that's fine. Let's grab some bamboo. Let's give this thing a shot here. So I think we go here and here. As you can see, TNT is dropping on top of the trees that we are immediately bone mealing and growing. And then everything's being collected and gathered. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Yeah, just in that short amount of time, we got all of this. So what I'm building is a big storage system. Now I'm trying to think of where exactly I want to put it, because this landscape is actually pretty beautiful, and I've already kind of mucked it up with the farms that I've already built. That one, this one, and that one. Maybe spawn area will be turned into more of like an industrialized look, and we can keep all that stuff over there natural and well, natural. So the storage system probably shouldn't be over there because it'll be pretty big. I'm expecting it to be a large storage system. So I suppose we could put the storage system right there. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what happened here. It looks like a creeper blew up. So we have to take care of this real quick and maybe light up the area so that mobs don't spawn on it as much. Dang creepers, always trying to mess things up, huh? Light levels shouldn't affect iron golem spawning, I don't think. Before we finish this storage system. And this storage system, at least the initial storage system that I'm making, isn't going to be for like every block in the game or everything like that. It's just going to be for the the main essentials. We'll have wood, we'll have iron, food, just stuff like that. Just the main components that I know I'll need a lot of. But then we can expand into other stuff that maybe don't need as much extreme storage. So I'm gonna go down to the mine and I'm gonna make a water bubble elevator up to the top and a drop down zone to the bottom, so it's just way faster and easier to get down to. I believe everything should be pretty much in order for this new way to get up and down from the mines. Let me just drop down here. So that's how you get down, and let me break that. And the water elevator should be working, so this is how you would get up. It is a little bit faster than how we were doing it previously. What I'm actually going to go do now is go collect a bunch of glowstone, because I think glowstone could be a cool block to decorate the storage system with. Potentially. That looks pretty cool. Not terrible. Not terrible. It's nothing like crazy, but it looks pretty cool. We still have to finish the actual functionality of it and the backside, but not bad. Well, we just had a little bit of a creeper attack. Just the creepers reminding me of how annoying they are. I also didn't have my headphones on, so I didn't hear them coming. Definitely could have been way worse though, so that's nice. So for this storage system, I initially had planned it to be just me manually putting stuff into the top of it, but I'm thinking for several of these farms, I can switch so the collection system for the iron goes into this chest right now, but I believe I could switch it up so the collection system actually goes all the way up into these hoppers here. And this would be one section. So for instance, I'll put in 4 gunpowder, and then the automatic iron farm can just be running the whole time and filling up all of these chests with iron. Let me see. There's the gunpowder right there. And so we can do iron for one section. I'm thinking we can hook up the creeper farm and make a sugarcane farm and put an automatic crafter that makes firework rockets, and then have that automatically fill up a section. And then maybe we can do the wood and a food section. I haven't really mapped it all out yet, but that's kind of the direction I'm thinking for this gigantic skyscraper storage system. But anyway, let's get working on the iron. So we're going to dig underneath where the iron normally gets collected, and then dig a tunnel with a slight decline towards the storage system. Unfortunately, we're kind of in the ocean here, so we have to make walls and drain it out, but we won't have to do this for every farm, just the iron farm, because we built it in the ocean. We then dug a hole right next to the storage system, which we're going to turn into a water elevator to lift the items up to the top of the storage system. And then hopefully from here, we can just place a couple signs and have the water carry the items into the hoppers here. Okay, and break the kelp, and now the bubble elevator should be working. So if hypothetically we were to have, let's say, a water source here, and then water finds its way here, and oh, I don't know, we throw a couple rockets that, yeah, maybe a couple polished deep slate. It seems to find its way. See, I don't like that it might get stuck there. But if it has enough velocity, it shouldn't. Anyway, if we made this thing right, we should be able to just go to the front. And all this is just stair steps for the water to flow down. No more being longer than 8 blocks, because 8 blocks is how far water will flow on flat ground. So this could get interesting. So we take out the chest. Well, maybe we shouldn't have done that yet. Anyway, let's get all those items flowing down, hopefully into the thing while I figure this out. So let's go up here and see if we can see all the iron that we just broke from that chest. Let's see if we can see it come up through here. That'd be pretty cool. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Okay. Did you see how high those items flew? It looks like we're gonna have to enclose this a little more. That was insane. They shot up and then flew all the way just down here. Okay, let's go ahead and put all the iron in here. Maybe a little something like that would work. See, what I was thinking is if I take out where the hoppers are, then when the golem floats this way, he won't be tall enough to get burned by the lava, because he'll sink down a block, is what I'm thinking. So, oh, hey, golem. Well, I mean, I wonder, I could be wrong, but I guess we could just test it, I suppose. If I took the hoppers, if I took the hoppers out, would the iron golem still get burned? Oh, look, there was another piece of iron. It might actually just work like this. I thought I was gonna have to do some sort of dispenser situation, redstone dispenser clock. Yep, there's some more iron coming through. Wow, okay, that just might not have even been a problem in the first place. They say the biggest waste of time is solving a problem that never existed in the first place. Yep, he still burns. Now eventually they should make their way up here. Let's make sure they're not getting shot past the hopper system here. There's some iron. Sweet! Doing this to the wood farm should actually be pretty easy as well. If I place a block here, okay, temporarily cut off the water flow. I'm gonna get rid of these two hoppers and this trapdoor, which I should be doing with an axe. And instead we just do that so the water flows all the way here. We take back out this block. Okay, we just brought the turn one block closer, so the water should be able to reach around now. Sweet. Anyway, that should be enough for a test. Let's go see if we're collecting wood over here. We should be. Cool. Okay. Very cool. I'm building a sugarcane farm so we can make paper. That way we can combine the gunpowder and the paper to make firework rockets whenever we need to. There's a certain type of redstone clock I want to make for this sugarcane farm. It's probably not the best one or the most efficient or whatever, but it's one that I think will work. But in order for me to do it, I need sticky pistons, which means I need slime. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look around for a swamp. Once you have one slime block, you can make a potion of oozing and then throw that on a bunch of mobs at the same time and kill them, and then you can get like a ton of slime. I think we'll need a bit bigger of a swamp area than this. Hey, finally I think we found a bigger swamp biome out here. Okay, well it's still not very large, but we're gonna sit here and wait until nighttime and see. I think I saw something that said they spawn more in full moons, whenever that happens. Where the slimes at? Do you know where the slimes are? Do you know where the slimes are? Do you know where the slimes are? You certainly know where the armory is. Bro's got an enchanted sword. Oh, I see one. I see one. Looting. Wait. Looting 3? 9 slime balls. Come on. 9 slime balls. 9 slime balls. I'm like about to die to this thing. I think we got enough. I think we got enough. Let's go. We got 26. No, so basically I gathered a bunch of zombie pigmen because the splash potion of oozing works best when you have, don't do it. The splash potion of oozing works best when you have more mobs to hit with it. Oh no, was that a ghast? Anyway, so the more mobs you can hit with the splash potion of oozing, the more slimes will spawn and obviously the more slime you'll get. So that's why it's best to get as many mobs as you can. And I think early game, like I am right now, zombie pigmen are probably the easiest mob to get a large amount of quickly. So that's what we're doing. Now why I like this redstone clock is because you should be able to adjust how fast it goes, depending on how many items you put in here. If you put 1, it goes pretty fast. And we don't need it to be going that fast, because we're going to hook it up to this crafter, which is going to be crafting paper. But only as fast as the sugarcane farm grows, which is extremely slow. So let's take this out of here, put in 57 netherrack, and that way it'll take that long for this to activate. Once this stack of blocks runs out, this will shift, activate a redstone signal to the crafter to try to craft paper if there's sugarcane in there. Once this activates, it should shoot paper out into the hoppers any second now. Just wait for it. Yeah, okay, and then the paper gets collected into the chest. Probably what I'll end up doing is taking out this chest and these hoppers and just having the crafter shoot the paper into a water stream like everything else. So this paper system should be pretty much done. Let me make sure the water flow is correct. Going all the way down here and makes a left turn. Okay, thank you. And goes here. And we should be getting paper now. I decided to do paper and rock, or I decided to do paper and gunpowder separately. So this is just going to be the paper section, and this will be the gunpowder, and then I can manually put them together because I was having trouble with the whole crafter system of putting them together. You can put them together, it's not that difficult, but the problem comes along when you are inputting materials into the crafter and maybe you run out of gunpowder. And so paper fills into all the slots instead of one paper and one gunpowder, or vice versa. We are modifying the creeper farm so that gunpowder goes straight into the storage system as well, just like all the other farms we're doing. Okay, this system is similar to the sugarcane system, and I believe it should be working. It seems to be working. That is what I'm talking about. Let's go. Now, we have 3 slots left. I want one of them to be for food. I'm thinking I want one of them to be for stone. And I'm not sure for the last one what I would like it to be. I dug out this hole over here where I'm going to try to make a cow farm, like a steak farm. Golden carrots are a better food source than steaks, but steaks are pretty close, and a steak farm sounds just like it'd be so much easier than making a golden carrot farm. And so I put it over here because I don't want it to be too close to my base where I'm just hearing cows the whole time, but I still want it to be semi-convenient to make the pathway to the storage system. So I think this should be a good spot. We need lots of cows for this steak farm, which is expected, but sometimes it takes a while for them to grow. So while we're waiting on doing that, we're actually going to build a bone meal farm so that we don't run out of bone meal for our wood farm. Lots of farming going on, lots of farms. To build this bone meal farm, we need moss blocks. And so to get moss blocks, I think you need to find a lush cave biome, which shouldn't be too terribly hard. To find a lush cave biome, all you need to do is look for an azalea tree on the surface and then dig down. Azalea trees should be pretty easy to spot. There's gotta be one around here somewhere. There's a pillager outpost here. So that's, oh, I think this is one here. Let's go, we found an azalea tree. So all we should need to do is dig down next to it. I don't see lush cave biome yet, but I do see glow squid. Alright, let's continue digging down. And here we are, a lush cave biome. Very cool. Very cool. Let's grab some moss blocks. I suppose while we're at it, we can grab some glowberries as well, in case we ever need some, and we can get out of here and continue work on the bone meal farm and the steak farm. Okay, yeah, well, let's remember to pay attention when we go through our nether portal, because there's always someone waiting there to end us. That's for sure. We did get to use a totem, so I guess that's an achievement. Wow, that's so interesting how it does that. The pistons push stone over the system, and then the dispenser underneath. Bone meal's the moss block, which then turns everything into moss blocks, and then these trapdoors release and let water flow across. It's so cool. People are very smart. We're just gonna have a line of hoppers that they go from here over there. See, if I put one cobblestone in here, just to double check, it should end up in this chest. And it did. Okay, so if the bone meal goes in this chest, I'm gonna use my diamond axe as a trial, a test. So now the diamond axe gets dropped down into this dropper. We have it hooked up to a slow redstone clock. It takes about a stack of cobblestone to pass through and through. Once that happens, this redstone will activate. The dropper shot the axe out into the water elevator, which should have shot it down into all these hoppers, which should transfer it into this chest. Boom, there it is. I'm gonna let these guys out. You guys come with me. We need to get the cows in this hole. Okay, well that actually worked. Wrong way. Wrong way. Okay, well, I guess that guy just gets to live because he outsmarted the system. Okay, I feel like that's enough cows. We may not have reached 24, but we're pretty close probably. I believe 24 is when entity cramming starts happening. The functionality part of this cow farm, the functionality part of this steak farm should now be done. Let us see if it works. So to actually run it, you need wheat to feed the cows, which is why I planted this wheat field next to the cow farm. Now maybe you're wondering, oh, why don't you make an automatic wheat farm? I mean, I could. Maybe I will, but I've just been making so many farms lately, and this is like a farm for a farm. I feel like things are getting out of hand. Supposedly how this works is we click this button, the cows get pushed up, we feed the wheat to them, put them back down, and then baby cows fall into these chambers. And when they grow up, then we click this button and then they get put in lava and die. They die. Everything should be set up, I believe, for the food section of this. Let's see if this works. Click that button. Oh, look, it didn't even hurt the babies, which is good. Now there's nothing in the chest, but is that because everything already got dropped out of it? Oh, did it just shoot? The dropper might have just shot out a steak. Yeah, okay, so now we have steak and leather. There it goes. A steak should appear in this chest in approximately 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is. 2 sections left. I want one of these to be stone, and one of them I have not decided on yet. I'm tempted to leave it blank and let you guys throw out suggestions in the comments. What would be the most useful block or item? Let's try to do something doable. You know, I'm not gonna do like netherite blocks, but maybe emeralds or something like that. Okay, okay, so I think we put together this cobblestone farm, although it's on fire, but I don't think that will do anything. I hope. I'm also nervous because I'm building it so close to this thing that, like, if something goes wrong and just a bunch of TNT explodes, that it'll kind of ruin this, but let's hope that doesn't happen. Okay, this fire went out. It's probably fine. Let's see if this works. Let's see if we're actually collecting cobblestone. We should be. Oh yeah, no, we're collecting lots of cobblestone. So unfortunately, when you explode stone with TNT, you get cobblestone. I don't really want cobblestone because I don't think it looks that good. I'm gonna feed the cobblestone into a smelter to resmelt it back into stone, and then we'll feed it into this what is this thing? The resource tower. And I think you can make an infinite carpet generator to constantly feed the furnaces so they don't run out of, like, normally you'd use coal. I think you can use carpet and make like an infinite carpet generator. All right, so it should be connected. This chest is getting drained into these separate hopper paths which are being transferred not into these furnaces. So that's interesting. Now it should be working. Sweet. Alright, same dispensing systems as the others and everything seems to be functional. Let's go. Guys, I'm down here in the mine and look what just spawned here. We have a slime chunk here in our mine. Very conveniently placed. That's awesome. Alright, we have dug out this area underground in the mine, and we have the schematic up for a very large deep slate breaking machine. Now we just need to go collect the materials for it, and then we can build it, and then collect lots of deep slate. I want to build another base around the portal because it's so bad right now. I get attacked pretty much every time. Every single time I go into the nether, there's just a bunch of dudes with swords there that try to chop my head off. Okay, so good news is we have most of this built. Bad news is it is not all built. The parts that we are missing is at least 3 netherite per like section. Ideally there's 6. Or not netherite, but ancient debris. I think there's 16 sections. 1, 2, 3, 16. Yeah, so there's 16 sections. So ideally we get 96 pieces of ancient debris. We at least have to get 48 pieces of ancient debris. You could say we have a lot of work to do. I have brought with me a couple tools to do this. First we have to find a spot to actually mine down. Ideally you want to start the mine somewhere that's already on the ground. I should have grabbed more torches. So when mining for ancient debris in the nether, I think it's best to go down to Y level 15. We're on Y level 15 right here. And so normally what you can do is just mine around like this with a pickaxe and you'll find some. But you will run out of durability on your pickaxe pretty fast. As you can see, I got some TNT with me here. And I'm gonna just explode. Oh, look, we already found. Look, we just found some. I'm gonna explode a big tunnel to open things up a bit and hopefully reveal a good amount of ancient debris. We'll light that TNT. Okay, that's a lot of lava. Let's have our potion of fire resistance handy and hope we revealed some ancient debris here. Alright, we got to 46, which is not quite there. I don't know why I was thinking it was. We need to get to 48, right? We now have exactly the minimum amount of ancient debris that we need. For light purposes, I'm going to go 3 shroom lights, and then for not exploding purposes, 3 ancient debris, and it looks like I'm going to have to move this forward at least 1 block. You need the ancient debris on the end here like this because it's going to shoot TNT out here and the ancient debris doesn't explode, as proven when I was using TNT to find it in the first place. And the lights, the shroom lights, are just for the purpose of being able to see, because once you get pretty far into the wall there, I mean, it's just like being underground without torches. It can get pretty dark. The thing is, sometimes the shroom lights do explode, and that's why if you can get more ancient debris, if you can do all 6 ancient debris instead of 3 and 3, you also don't have to worry about the shroom lights breaking. Because if the shroom lights break and you don't see and then you try to run the machine again, then you will likely mess up the machine and have to go back and rebuild it or fix it. So when it's like this, I have to go back and check every time after I shoot a TNT that everything's all in order. We still have 3 shroom lights and that the ancient debris is still aligned. Let's actually try this thing out. If we click this, wow. Okay, so first let's walk through and see what I mean about the shroom lights exploding. It's not that uncommon. The good news is that it looks like the machine worked and every single piece moved forward. Now, as a test, let's drop out all our deep slate here and we can walk through and see how much cobbled deep slate we can collect. Okay, so by doing that, we got a decent amount of cobbled deep slate, and we are gonna need a lot of cobbled deep slate. But now we have another problem. Where do we put all the cobbled deep slate? We're gonna go get some more shulker boxes. It's time to make a little trip to the end here. Alright, I've decided only after a few turns that too many of these shroom lanterns, these shroom lights are blowing up, and it's just kind of annoying replacing them all. So we are gonna try to get 48 more ancient debris. Finally, I found so many 1 veins. This took forever, but we finally got 48 more ancient debris. My goodness, let's get out of here. So we are going to modify these, which should speed up the process quite a bit. See, like this is kind of unfortunate. We ran into a bit of a, hopefully it's not a big lava pool. Hopefully it's not even a lava pool. Okay, it's a lava pool. I thought maybe it was like 1 or 2 source blocks, but it's a lava pool. So we're gonna have to fill this guy in because we cannot run the machine straight through a lava pool like this. Okay, everyone, I think we have finally done it. I am fairly certain that we have collected enough deep slate to fill all of these shulker boxes. As you can see, we took out a pretty good chunk of this mountain. Here is the machine, still going strong. We did have to take out a few lava pools the size of just like nether lava pools. It was crazy, but things are going pretty well so far, and maybe we can use this space down here to do something with. Okay, so right now I'm in creative mode, obviously, because I'm flying around and stuff, and I'm gonna use Axiom mod to help me with the design for this nether base. No, I don't want to go full design mode like I have in other videos, but what I am going to use it for is, so let's make it quite, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to flatten this thing out. We're going to click the hollow button. So really I just want the circle. I just want a circle. Alright, so for now I'm just thinking something like this. I know it's not looking like crazy good yet or anything, and if we need to come back to Axiom to help with the designs, we will, but I really just wanted to get the circle shape down, because building circles without a guide is incredibly difficult. Right below our other nether portal, we're going to build this portal design and then put a bunch of walls, well, not a bunch, but big walls around it, and I think it should look kind of cool. There are so many zombie pigmen out here, but this thing's looking pretty sweet. It reminds me of a bastion. Okay guys, so first off, what I want to do is oh, that's no good for that guy. You know what, I think you might enjoy a little hot tubbing down there as well. Appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna replace this bridge with obsidian. That way, if for some reason I come into the nether and something explodes, maybe a creeper walked through the portal or a gas shoots a fireball at me, hopefully I won't just immediately fall into the lava. So if we put black carpet down, one, I don't think it will catch on fire, so that's a good thing. And two, it should stop mobs from spawning on the paths. I do want to get some lanterns to put on the walls here. And there's a bit of this red forest biome sticking out through the wall that I want to clear out. I'll be mining it and using TNT and stuff. All right, I think that was the last piece. My goodness, that took a while to clear out. The TNT helped a lot. It helped a lot. But now we finally just have this right now. So it's looking pretty cool. The only problem I run into is sometimes when I come into the nether, I'll spawn like right here outside of the bridge. And then it's like kind of, whoa. Just for a little extra safety precaution. For those of you who are worried about ghasts spawning in here, I don't think we have to be too concerned about it, because ghasts don't really spawn in the these like forest biomes, the blue or red forest biomes, as to the best of my knowledge. They do spawn in Soul Sand Valley biomes and just kind of like nether wastes and stuff. So I have seen a few spawn over here, but the whole time I was building this thing, I never once saw a ghast spawn inside of here. I don't think we'll have to worry about it. So I have an idea for the end portal. Let's travel over to the end portal. Honestly, this just looks so cool. Like, it's not too complicated or anything, but I love the way this looks so much better than how it was before. If you don't have a elytra though, it definitely could be a problem. The end portal room could use some work, just like the nether, and I have brought a little bit of TNT to help with the renovations. Let's just say we're gonna make a pretty big room. So before I blow up this whole room with TNT, I am going to cover this portal with obsidian, because if anyone has ever watched any of Dream's Manhunts, which I'm sure we all have, it seems like exploding TNT can travel dimensions through the end portal. So if I accidentally send a bunch of lit TNT through the portal and then I go through it anytime after and load it all in, I feel like I'd probably just explode. So obviously we're going to try to avoid that. Okay, I think we used up all of it. We're gonna go all the way over here. And all the way up here. And there should have been a pretty big kaboom. Okay. Okay. I think it's a good start. Time to have this creeper farm put in some more work for me. Okay, we are gonna go back to the end portal because we didn't make a big enough explosion the first time, and we are going to try to make a bigger one. Alright, all the TNT has been placed. It looks like a pretty decent amount. I think it should make a pretty big kaboom. Let's find out. I'm gonna shoot one and back up quite a bit. Alright, how are we looking? Okay. Okay. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. This is a pretty big room. I think we can work with this. Alright, let's make this nether portal. We'll light it up. See where it takes us. Okay, linked up to the same portal, which is good. So if we go back now. Boom. Back here. Sweet. I just want to check real quick that the obsidian worked, and if I go through this portal into the end, I'm not gonna have TNT just blowing up on me, but we'll see. Oh look, we didn't. Okay, sweet. Just like the nether portal, we're gonna do a simple bridge design, but I think it'll still look pretty good. We have built a little wooden bridge. It's very simple, but it looks pretty sick to just walk in here, spawn in, and be like, boom. All right. There's one bridge. There's only one way to go, and that's to the portal to the end. Don't fall off. Bunch of mobs down there, and it's a high fall. You will likely not make it. We've collected a bunch of glowstone and deep slate, so now we're going to cover these farms that I've put all around spawn. So we have the bone meal farm covered, the wood farm covered, the gunpowder farm covered. The sugarcane farm is right here and should be fine, just like this. The iron farm is all the way over here. I don't think it needs to be covered up. Now for the rest of the construction of this city, because I guess we're just doing like skyscrapers now. I want a sea lantern farm. To make a sea lantern farm, you need an ocean monument, so that's what we're looking for right now. Okay, so we did find an ocean monument right here. It's not too far away. Let's go kill all the guardians in this ocean monument. There's always one in this top section, and then in the other two thirds. If you split it into thirds, they're in each of the thirds. And we actually haven't gotten mining fatigue yet. Never mind, we just got it. Once you break the, they have to laser you and hold that laser on for a few seconds to do any damage to you. So if you just keep circling around one block, oh my goodness, one block pillars like this and break that line of sight they have to you, then you can avoid a lot of the damage that comes your way. We found the sponge rooms. Okay, now let's go back and collect the stuff to build this sea lantern farm. Alright, so we have our compass sea lantern farm. We're going to lock into this lodestone here. This is our AFK spot above the farm. As you can see, it is functioning, and we should be able to get some good materials for sea lanterns. So we're going to AFK up here for a bit. Okay, so since we've decided to go with the theme of these large glowing buildings. I think what we're gonna do is I think we're gonna flatten out all of this. Maybe not the mountain, but we'll flatten out all of this and we'll turn this into, like, we'll try to do some sort of city. Over here on this part, I don't want to really do like a city. I'd like to keep it more a countryside village type vibe. And then we'll just have the city over here because, I mean, with this lake right here, this looks sick. We'll start working on that. We've been AFKing sea lanterns and we still have a bunch of glowstone left over and deep sleep. So let's see how this goes. I have all these extra minecart with TNTs in them that I thought I needed to make for the deep slate TNT machine. Turns out I didn't need to make them for that. So I have these extra and I need to get rid of all this stone here anyways. So I figured maybe I'll just try to use them here to blow up this stone, but I don't really know how to activate them. Oh, can you just shoot it? Wait, okay, well, it's raining right now, which is putting out the flame in my flame arrows. Give me one moment. I think if we drop it from a height, it should work, right? Ow. Yeah, so that exploded like 5 blocks. Okay, so if I line that up and now that it's not raining and shoot it with a fire arrow. Wow, okay. So I want this building to be like a villager trading hall. I'll get villagers with all the good trades and I'm gonna water elevator them up into this section up here, and whenever I want to get a trade, I'll have them each in their own little sections and I'll just come up here and barter with them. So what I'm doing is I'm going around to these little like stands that I set up and I'm just gonna place a bunch of random items as if they were for sale and someone could come buy them if they wanted to. That way it just makes everything pop a little more. Let's go ahead and send you in through here. And he's up. Alright, now we need to get you to an edge. I guess we'll bring you all the way over here. I'll put this lectern right here for you. We'll put a sign. This is our mending guy. We don't want you getting up there. Trust me, you will live a great life. Okay, so he's gonna be right here. I feel like we should... Okay, so just to protect this guy from the outside elements... Oh, I don't think redstone works through sea lantern blocks. Son of a gun. How would this look? Will he escape if I do this? No, he can't. Keep him safe. We have him like this. If you ever need to trade with him, you just go in here and trade with him. And then leave the door shut when he's not there. And that is our mending guy. Let's go get somebody else. So this is our silk touch guy. Food. All right, we will continue filling this thing up, but guys, we have a major project coming up and it's gonna be sweet. Let's just check what day it is. Oh, looks like it's gonna have to wait for another video.